Now we're going to get to comedian Samantha Bee. She is under fire for her vicious and vulgar attack on Ivanka Trump. President Trump now calling on her to be fired. She was forced to apologize after an avalanche of criticism and pullouts from advertisers. But for now, at least, her show will stay on the air. ABC's Eva Pilgrim is here with the story. And Eva, this story supercharged, of course, because it comes right on the heels of the Roseanne controversy.
That's right, George. Samantha Bee, the latest comedian, feeling the backlash for taking a crack at someone associated with the White House. Many saying even jokes have to have boundaries. Overnight, late-night host Samantha Bee honored by the Television Academy, even as backlash against the TBS host grows. The firestorm erupting after Bee used a vulgar expletive to describe the president's daughter, Ivanka, on her show, Frontal.
Ivanka Trump, who works at the White House, chose to post the second most oblivious tweet we've seen this week. You know, Ivanka, that's a beautiful photo of you and your child, but let me just say, one mother to another. Hammering the first daughter for her father's tightening immigration policy, then going on to call Ivanka a slur so crude, we can't repeat it. He listens to you. Put on something tight and low cut and tell your father to stop it. Tell him it was an Obama thing and see how it goes, okay? The comments sparking an immediate social media backlash. Former George W. Bush press secretary Ari Fleischer tweeting, "There's no uprising against Bee. Why? Because she is liberal." But Chelsea Clinton also criticizing the late-night host, writing, "It's grossly inappropriate and just flat out wrong to describe or talk about Ivanka Trump or any woman that way." Even the White House weighing in. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders calling the language vile and vicious. What followed was a full frontal apology from Bee, tweeting, "I would like to sincerely apologize to Ivanka Trump and to my viewers for using an expletive on my show to describe her last night. It was inappropriate and inexcusable. I crossed a line and I deeply regret it." TBS adding in a separate statement, "Those words should not have been aired. It was our mistake too, and we regret it."
So you'll be here to help if I need you?
Kyle, I got you.
Now, Bee sponsors State Farm and Auto Trader pulling out. Bee's comments coming 2 days after ABC canceled Roseanne because its star posted a racist tweet about Valerie Jarrett, former senior advisor to President Obama.
I do not think that we would be seeing this kind of ongoing dialogue and debate had the Roseanne thing not happened just 3 days ago. People are sensitive, people are angry.
Roseanne herself seemingly addressing Bee in a tweet Thursday, writing, "Please don't compare me to other people who have said horrible things. I only care about apologizing for the hurt I have unwittingly and stupidly caused." Now, someone else weighing in yesterday, the First Lady's office putting out a statement saying, in part, "The double standard is truly astounding." Bee, while accepting that award last night, said, "Every week I strive to show the world as I see it, unfiltered. And sometimes I probably should have a filter. I accept that. I take it seriously when I get it right, and I do take responsibility when I get it wrong." George.
Okay, Eva, thanks. Let's bring in our friend Larry Hackett, partner in 1010 Media. We're hearing the words now, double standard. The President Trump now weighing in as well. Just a few minutes ago, he said, "Why aren't they firing no talent Samantha Bee for the horrible language used on our low-rating show? Total double standard, but that's okay. We are winning, and we'll be doing so for a long time."
And in this case, he already has one. He's established the idea that there's a double standard. He's established the idea that what Roseanne said, which was racist, and is, was backing up 400 years of slavery and things like that, is the same as insulting somebody. He's already won. I mean, whether they fire her or not doesn't matter.
Double standards. He condemned this comment about his daughter, rightfully,
right,
but he didn't condemn the Roseanne comment.
Nor has he ever apologized for the things that he has said in the past, which I would argue is one of the reasons that we're in the place we're in now, that there's an attempt to create sort of outrage and shock that I think this White House is contributing to.
We're seeing a real escalation here. People using more and more vile and vulgar language, but also the penalties getting harsher and more immediate.
Well, you're absolutely right. The door is opening on the one level because of social media and more cable shows and the idea that you have to kind of like rise above the kind of chatter. At the same time, people are becoming wisely, I think, and smartly, more sensitive to the idea that certain things you can't say about certain people. So it's kind of a contradiction in terms. And then above that, of course, you have the administration and Trump, who has said things that are inconceivable that another president would have said. The idea that we'd be talking about whether or not a woman who used that slur on a television show. If she'd said that about the Bush daughters or the Obamas, she would have been fired before dawn the next day. But I think the standards are shifting quickly around here.
Is she out of the woods? Is it definite that the show won't get canceled?
I don't know if it's definite. It's very, very difficult. If TBS were to fire her now, they would look like they were caving to the White House. Number one, they don't want to do that. Number two, there's a whole other issue here with this lawsuit involving AT&T and the Justice Department. I don't think she's out of the woods yet, but I think we all know how fast the culture moves, and by Saturday or Monday, there may be something else we'll be talking about.
Larry Hackett, thanks.
May I weigh in for something like not defending at all what has taken place, because it is, beyond
without question.
Without question. When we talk about double standards, there's also double standard when it comes to female and male comedians. Male comedians have been saying, not to the degree that Samantha Bee did, but they have taken the task. And they don't really fall under the scrutiny that these female comics. Again, not defending anyone. I don't get the humor.
Right.
But is there a double standard there?
I think there's something absolutely very interesting about it. If you look at what happened with the White House Correspondents' Dinner, another female comic, I mean, there's definitely a level to analyze here. Kathy Griffin, another female comic, right? All people who've been taken to task, apologized, been punished for often women attacking women, but always in these cases, as you point out, female comics. So yeah, there's a whole other level here that needs to be kind of looked at.
A lot of controversy.
Yeah, it is. All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.